Hello fellas, I am BRTD and this is my first comparative review on different versions of Another World. First of all, I'd like to admit that I first faced this masterpiece in the days of Sega, or better say, my days of Sega, when I finally got the cartridge on my 15th birthday. I remember the first time playing it, when I rushed home to try it out as soon as possible, and when I turned on the TV, this song started to play. That was apparently a good sign. Not to mention the game music in itself. It got me so deep that I've been inspired by these tunes for years, making remixes or semi-covers. I somehow got used to things like this. And this. And especially this. 1 year later, the remake came out, and I was kind of surprised that Up was a jump. We'll speak about it later. When I played IBM or MS-DOS version, it occurred to me that there is something wrong with the music. This is when I discovered that the Genesis version soundtrack was composed by Tommy Tallarico. And there is even an info on Eric Schei's site, where he's telling how he struggled to keep the original music. But in MS-DOS version it wasn't a big deal, because the game itself feels in a very different way. Well, listen. Despite technical limitations that first tried to reduce itself inexcusably, sounding more like badly immersed looped lo-fi synthesized short-length noise, it somehow managed to make your imagination or subconsciousness to draw those old alien machines that might produce this noise. Like here. Music, but it definitely feels like. And moreover, it helps you to immerse into a game, to believe in it. But there is no music in the real world, and in Another World it should sound just the way it is, as a low quality wind effect. You can actually sense this called alienation. Still, walking aliens sounds like gliding robots, but that's okay. How about that? Or I would probably choose the second. Then I've decided to try out the SNES version. And it appeared to be simply unplayable. Not just because it's so slow. Not to mention its crisp graphics and load. But because of this. Just listen. It's not music, it's not even a MIDI. And you know, after the Heart of the Alien, I used to take the music mismatch for granted, not even expecting to hear the whole song. But SNES tend to have better sound driver. That's definitely not used in this game. There's a bunch of instruments that divide the Genesis imitative tunes on so many channels that it makes them barely recognizable. Yes, this. If you are to play this version, this tune will pursue you through all the levels, starting all over almost on every screen. Jumping Heroes B. No, not Genesis B, it would be too easy. Nintendo B is Genesis A. And besides, it's acting just like up button in MS-DOS. By the way, the sounds are actually kept from DOS version 2, which is not at all cool, for I like the shot sound in Genesis. Luckily, the passwords are the same as on Genesis, so my favorite one helped me to encounter this glitch to discover the nature of jumping. For I couldn't play it in a normal way. Like, it's my favorite game, but this version only makes me want to do this.